With abundance of amazing places, fun adventures, extraordinary temple, luxury accommodation, unique culture and tradition, Bali has everything for everyone and remains as a traveler's favorite destination in the world. Whether you're looking to keep busy with a bunch of activity choices or laid back on the gorgeous beaches, this island is keeping a dozen of surprising secrets for your ultimate holiday. When you're planning to travel to Bali, it's important for you to know some aspect of this island. The island of Bali is situated in between Java and Lombok, just 1.5 hours flight from Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia. With air and sea connection through several harbors and one international airport, Bali is easy to get to. With the length around 153 km from west to east and 112 km from north to south, Bali is the province which is make up the Indonesian archipelago. The island capital is Denpasar, just half an hour away from Ngurah Rai International Airport, a center of hustle-bustle industry, and a melting pot of the mixed population with different backgrounds. Bali is divided into 8 regencies that are Badung Regency, Gianyar, Tabanan, Buleleng, Bangli, Kelungkung, Karangasem, and Jembrana on the west. As an island, Bali is a mix up of everything from stunning beaches, beautiful mountains, majestic volcano, gorgeous rice field, spectacular waterfall, simmering lake and a pristine jungle. Bali population is almost 4.5 million people, which is spread in 8 regencies throughout this island. The most dense population is Badung Regency, where Denpasar has a capital city located. Most Bali economic is depending on the tourism industry and agriculture. This island is dominated by almost 85% Hindu, with endless temple series from a family temple in each house compound to the big magnificent temple featuring intricate and beautiful architecture design. Because of this, Bali well known of the island of thousand temple or the island of the god. When talking about the Balinese culture, it's related close to the religion, music, dance, art, food, and dress. Balinese are so proud with their culture and tradition, so respect the local culture will be much appreciated. A simple smile and a greeting will easily open the Balinese heart to communicate each other. As majority people in Bali follow form of Hinduism, it impacts almost every aspect of life in the island. An important belief of the Balinese Hindus is karma and Trihitakarana as the main principle. In this simple principle, Balinese are taught how to maintain the harmony between human with the god, harmony between human with other creatures, and harmony with the nature. English is the common third language after Indonesian and Balinese, and the most popular foreign language in this island. A lot of Balinese speak a level of English that allow them to communicate with the tourists on the basic level. But you will meet many who do speak rather very good level of English. Most Balinese spoke their own local language to communicate each other in their daily life. The national language is Bahasa Indonesia, which is very close to Malay. It's taught in a school and unite all Indonesian archipelago, which more than 16,000 islands and hundreds of different cultures. Bali Island is situated on the equator, which has year-round tropical climate, with the temperature is roughly 20 to 33 degrees Celsius depending on the elevation, with 70 to 85% humidity. This island is only have 2 seasons, dry season from April to October and monsoon season from November to March. December to February are categorized the month with the maximum rainfall in Bali. It's usually rain for a couple hours in the morning and couple hours in the afternoon, while in the rest of the day, the sun will shine for a few hours. However, as a global climate change, the weather is not fully predictable and there is no clear cut in between those two seasons. The best time to travel to Bali is April to October, as it's dry season and the sun will show up all day long. However, July and August will be packed with tourists as it's considered high season and all the price will increasing significantly on this period of time. So if you want to avoid high season surcharge, you may consider to plan for your visit to this island on April, May, June, September, October, where the weather will be pleasant and low possibility of rain. Meanwhile, end of December is the peak season for tourists, where it's beginning in the holiday party season for the Christmas and the New Year's Eve celebration. Indonesian government currently has granted the passport holder from more than 80 countries to enter Bali using visa on arrival that can be purchased in Bali Airport Arrival Hall or electronic visa on arrival that can be purchased prior to arrival time in Bali in amount of 500,000 IDR or $35. This visa is a single entry visa that valid for 30 days and can be extended for another 30 days. There are some documents that you need to prepare to apply visa on arrival, such as passport which is valid at least 6 months and return flight ticket or hotel confirmation that might be required. Furthermore, there are at least 9 countries that not require visa to enter Bali, which are mostly Asian countries. The regulation to enter Indonesia including Bali can be changed anytime, so make sure that you check the official Indonesian immigration website before you traveling to Bali. The official currency used here is Indonesian rupiah or IDR. The note of IDR will come from 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, and the biggest note will be 100,000 or the people call it 100k. If you're not used to this currency, it will be so confusing. But for a simple comparison, that 100,000 is equal to $7, and with this amount of money, you're only able to buy a meal at the restaurant depending on the places that you go. Most transactions in this island must be done in local currency as a new regulation of Indonesian government. If you're willing to travel to Bali, it would be better if you prepare sufficient amount of cash money since most places only accept the payment in cash. Meanwhile, transactions by credit or debit card are normally accepted in most of the hotel or big shopping places and restaurants. There are a lot of money changers in Bali to convert your own currency to Indonesian rupiah with a various rate that you can see on their board outside. But always change your money in the authorized money changers to avoid a scammer. ATM is easily found in the most places, especially in tourism area, so withdraw money with your card shouldn't be a problem. Bali is an island with very diverse culinary delight, influenced by many immigrants from other areas in Indonesia or even from different countries around the world. From row of tempting street food on the roadside till the luxury big restaurants are available in this island. Rice is a basic food for ingredient for Indonesian dishes, including Bali, and yes, it's not uncommon to eat rice 3 times a day. In Bali, most people are non-vegetarian with wide selection of meat options, which is cooked into numerous cuisines. The most popular among them are ayam betutu, chicken satay, nasi campur, and babi guling or cycling pig. This dish is a must put in your culinary list if you're a non-vegetarian food hunter. In addition, seafood also widely available since Bali is surrounded by the ocean. On the other side, for the vegetarian, fried rice and noodle are a common option which is available in most places. Since Bali visited by more Indian tourists, the number of the restaurants which is provided vegetarian food, including Indian restaurants, are easily found. When you're planning your trip to Bali, very common question that show up in your head probably how to get around of the island. The main transportation is scooter or car, since there is no train station available on the island, while public bus is only available on the certain part of the city. But if you're not used to ride a scooter, it's not a good option and could be dangerous that probably ruin your holiday due to the traffic sometimes very crowded with the narrow road. Another option to get around in Bali is using meter taxi. It's easy to find them if you want to go around from one place to another places in major tourist area. But if you travel to the villages or remote area, they can be hard to find. You also find a lot of drivers with car who offer you transport service while you're walking in the main tourism area. But make sure that you get price deal before you use them to avoid the overcharge, because it can be hard to figure out how much a drop-off service costs. Meanwhile, the transportation app like Grab and Go are also available with a clear price, but unfortunately in some areas these transportation apps are not allowed to enter by the local transport. On the other hand, if you're active travelers and willing to explore more places or activities every day on the island without too much thinking, the best option probably get a package deal which is all included. There are numerous travel companies which are ready to help you to discover the island with the best possible package depending on your budget and interests. There are plenty of shopping places in Bali, from modern mall offering international brands to artisan villages specializing in traditional craft and art form. It really depends on what you want to buy. Street shopping also available in the main tourism areas such as Kuta, Legian, Seminyak as well as Ubud. Bargaining is a culture in this little island. Therefore, if you're used to it, market probably one of the best options to shop for souvenir, handicraft, clothes and unique homeware. However, if you're not ready to it and don't want to spend much time on shopping, you can go to fine art gallery with a good quality of handmade stuff, or big souvenir shop and mall where the most prices are fixed. There are a lot of accommodation which is spread out throughout this island, from homestay type to 5-star luxury hotel or villa with a private pool. However, it would be better if you choose the accommodation or places to stay depending on your itinerary or interests. If you are the beach lover and want to do more activities at the beach or just laid back at the golden sand, the best option to stay is on the southern side, since this area is surrounded by a spectacular beach. Otherwise, if you're more interested in nature, culture and historical site, Ubud is the best option to stay. It's located in the middle part of this island and surrounded by stunning rice field, jungle, some waterfall, ancient temple and art villages. Moreover, if you have more time to discover this island, you can consider to break up your stay. First few days at the southern side and another few days stay in the middle part of this island. North and east side Bali could be the next option to stay if you want to explore more. Northern side is very popular with the spectacular waterfall and its dolphin watching activity, while western and eastern side well known with amazing diving site or underwater activities. As one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, Bali offers a large variety of activities and sightseeing. For active travelers, there is endless way to enjoy the Bali outdoor. Cruise down to the river with rafting activities, explore the local villages, meet the beauty of marine life, animal encounter,
2 and 3, very good.
ATV ride adventure, fun water sport activities, swing or even hike up to the peak of the volcano to witness the glory of sunrise. Whether it's your first time or you've been here to Bali to this island few times, it is necessary for you to know your own itinerary or budget to decide the plan or itinerary for your Bali trip. Almost the whole area in Bali is covered with the internet connection, while free Wi-Fi are normally available at the airport, hotel, restaurant and cafes. However, if you need internet connection the whole time during your holiday in Bali, then the answer is to buy the local SIM card. There are some providers that offer internet packages with the various prices. You can buy this SIM card in the most places nearby your hotel, with cost roughly $10, depend on how many gigabytes that you require. When you get a SIM card, the shop attendant normally asking your passport to activate the card, and it's common to wait 20 to 30 minutes until the day they activate it. With all of this, Bali is not just an island, it's the gateway for your ultimate travel destination.